What's good guys, it's JD here. Hello and welcome back to another 2K video. And today we're going to be talking about 2K22 and we're going to be focusing in today on the token market and the reward market as well. I know 2K have been very keen to point out the differences. This is all the reward market where you take all these players, and then obviously that is down there, the token market. So we're going to cover both of those in this video. What they've done this year, what they did right this year, what they did wrong this year, what they just didn't do this year, and then what I want to see happen in 2K22, because the token market has been one of the things that's been most heavily requested by the community, and for some reason all of those requests fell on deaf ears. For one reason or another, I don't really understand why. I would have ended this year with about 2,000 tokens if I didn't just like spend them all on these HOF badges that are here for no real reason. So I would have had about 2,000 tokens. Let me know down below, how many tokens did you end this year with because 2K didn't give you anything to spend them on? Because I know there's people out there with like 5k, there's probably people out there with 10k tokens with nothing to spend it on, which is mental. So let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe for the daily videos. And shout out to the guys to the channel for their support. Eric, Cody, Spooky, Kieran, Josh, Liam, and Daniel. So this year, we'll start with the reward market, and then we'll go into the token market. So, we've got emeralds coming in as 3 tokens, then 6, 15, 30. And then you had 60 down here for the diamonds, 150 for the pink diamonds, and then 750 tokens for the opals. This is our first problem. Last year, opals were 750, but last year, opals were the highest rated cards in the game. Not only are these cards 97, where you then have 98 rate cards, sure, Gale Goodrich is, but there's, you know, 3, 4, there's 5 97s in here, which is bad. So 5 of these 97 cards, they've got 98s above them, then they've got Dark Matters, then they've got Invincibles, then they've got Goats. There are that many tiers above 750 tokens. It's ridiculous. So, my goodness, the price better be dropped down. We're just assuming that they are going to keep on with the same tiers next year. We know Pink Diamond Carmelo Anthony is coming for Season 1, so we can assume Opals and Dark Matters are going to return. Personally, I would say 300 is okay. It still seems a little bit steep, but if we just go off, you know, doubling it, 30, 60, and making a jump to 150, and then making a double to 300, I guess that would be okay. Because this year, if you guys didn't know, you need to take 5 Galaxy Opals to unlock the Dark Matter token market. Why it's secret, I don't really know. It should be there at all times. I don't know if there's a design problem that they were like, oh, we can't fit 9 like tiles onto a screen. You can 2K. Have it 333. Simple. Done. So yeah, the Dark Matter token market should be, you know, visible by all, obviously, at all times. If you didn't know it was there, you wouldn't have a bloody clue. So in the Dark Matter token market this year, on the Dark Matter reward market, we've got Pistol Pete, Bill Walton, George Gervin, and then Invincible Hakeem the Dream. And each one of those 4 costs 1,000 tokens on their own. But of course, to get there, you had to take 5 Galaxy Opals. So in total, it would cost you, I think it was 7,000 or 8,000 tokens to get from nothing to 1 Dark Matter card. That is absolutely stupid. I maybe would have been able to get there if I didn't spend tokens on HOF badges, but even still, I don't think I would have been there, and I've played this game every single day for a lot of hours, and I wasn't even anywhere close. So, yeah, that needs a complete restructure next year, in my opinion. Not really a restructure down here. The bottom tiers are fine, but the top tiers, they need a restructure. We need to be able to see the Dark Matter cards at all times. There needs to be Dark Matter cards there off rip. You know, in previous years, we've had Opal cards here off rip. Why do we not have that this year? I don't know. And then, yeah, only having 4 of them in there. And then just something to note about the Dark Matter token market. I know you can't see it now, but when you click on it, it shows you how many redemptions they have, just like these, because a lot of them were limited to 1,000. But it would always say 0. Regardless of how many were taken, it just always said 0. Whether 2K were too embarrassed to actually show how many people had taken them, I don't know. But if that could actually work next year, that would be fantastic. And that, of course, brings us on to the token market. So, they've ended the year with these, what is it? It was 12 HOF badges, I believe, were in here. And it's 12 HOF badges. They've ended the year in here. And that's all we got in Season 9 as well. And it's pretty shambolic. Let's not beat around a bush here. So, 2K19, we had 1,750 token packs for a 99 everything Kobe Bryant, so basically a GOAT Kobe, a 99 everything LeBron James, and a 99 everything Michael Jordan. That was 2K19 for 1,750 tokens. That was great. everyone had a lot of fun with that. Then, of course, last year we had the 1,000 guaranteed Opal packs last year. It would be Dark Matters this year, where you could get, well, the pack that springs to mind is Giannis, the Takeover Giannis, James Wiseman, or Rashard Lewis, who was in the Showtime set, who was very, very expensive. So you could convert tokens into MT. This year, tokens has meant nothing in way of making MT. Yeah, you could argue, you take some of these Hoff badges, you badge up a player, you then sell the player for a bit more MT. But all of these badges at this point in the game are so painfully irrelevant, it hurts me. If they'd have dropped these in Season 6, 7, sure thing. But now, when literally every card's got all these badges, what was the point? I just don't get it. In terms of the token market actually opening this year as well, we didn't ever see any promo packs. To the best of my knowledge, we never saw any, promo packs hit there. There were a few player packs here. There were some Hoff badges along with players. But all in all, it's been completely neglected. And I just cannot for the life of me think of why. It doesn't make any sense. There was that week where they updated it with like 5 different Hoff badges every 3 days. That was cool. Why didn't they do that ever again? There was a My Team Festival where they put in like Ruby Steph Curry, Pink Diamond Pistol Pete, Diamond Ben Wallace, Udonis Haslam was in there. They weren't the best cards, but at least it was something. Gave us some original owner cards. Why did they never do that again? I just don't quite understand. So what would I have liked to have seen, or what do I want to see for next year? So the token market should be opening every single season. No ifs, ands, or buts. It should be every single season. Bear in mind, seasons are going to be 6 weeks long. Better open at least at the start of a season. I'd like to see Hoff badges. Hoff badges are returning next year, and I'd like to see some Hoff badges. So maybe rotate all, well, if there are 78 badges, maybe rotate all 78 badges through the 9 seasons. I don't know how much that equates to, but maybe do that. I don't know. Or just put in like 10 per season or 12 per season like they did here. That'd be cool. I'd be happy with that. In terms of packs, I'd love to see packs in there. I'm trying to think of how they could do it. Like at the end of a season, put all the previous season's packs in there, or at the end of the season, put super packs from the first season in there. So season 2, day 1, season 1 super packs turn up in the token market, and then when season 2 ends and season 3 starts, put season 2 super packs in there, and so on and so forth. That'd be pretty cool. Even if they are like 25 tokens per pack, at least it gives us an opportunity to put our tokens into something that can convert into MT. And then by the end of the year, by sort of like season 8, there should just be every pack in there. It was the same case last year. We had so many packs in there. You could choose from, I imagine, about 15 different packs to open up. Some were 6 tokens, some were 12, some were 15. And obviously it goes all the way up to the 1,000 token pack. They've done the right things before, which makes it even more confusing and frustrating that they didn't do it this year. If they'd put GOAT LeBron, GOAT Kobe, and GOAT MJ, and then, Magic and Kareem in there for 1,500 tokens, it's not the best value in the world, because obviously you're not getting that much MT back for it. The most expensive here is Bron at 300,000 MT. But if you've got the tokens, you can get yourself an original owner GOAT card. That's sick. If they did the 1,000 token packs like they did last year, with, one really expensive, one mid-tier, and then one not-so-expensive card, you'd be looking at, like, Yao, Giannis, and then, I don't know, someone like LaMelo, something like that. Why do they never do that? It doesn't matter what the state of the auction house is at this point of the game. It really doesn't matter, and it hasn't mattered for quite some time. So why they didn't do anything, I just do not understand. But I really, really hope that the token market is a key port of call for them next year, and I really hope it does get updated every single season, even if that is just with a couple of players, some Hoff badges, and 1 or 2 packs. It keeps so much life going in the game. It'll give tokens a value, because right now, nobody's going to play for tokens next year. Right now, there could be a token objective that's like get 1,000 or play 10 games for 1,000 tokens. Nobody's going to play that, because what is the point in tokens? And the fact they've been devalued so much this year, really makes me think that people aren't even going to bother with them next year. Then people aren't going to grind out Triple the Online like they did this year for tokens, because the way that 2K left it, it really does show that they don't care about tokens, and we shouldn't care about tokens as a currency. We should focus on making MT rather than doing anything that equates to tokens. So, I don't know. I'm not optimistic in the slightest, given how obvious it was to do something in the token market at the end of this year, and the fact they never did it. So I'm definitely not optimistic for next year, but we can but hope. So let me know down below, what are your overall thoughts on my takes on this, and what would you like to see in the token market next year? And of course, like I said at the start, do let me know how many tokens you have left rotting away in your account. That's going to do it for me, boys. Hope you have enjoyed. As usual, please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.